Hello everyone, I am Sugat Pawar, working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering of AISSMS Institute of Information Technology Pune. In this video, I am going to introduce the PID controller. The PID controller is a low order linear controller. Due to its simplicity, ease of use, and effectiveness, it is used in almost 95% industrial control systems. It is formed by combining proportional, that is P, integral, that is I, and derivative, that is D action. So one by one we will see the proportional, integral and derivative action. The control action in PID controller. PID controller has three control actions. First one is proportional action, it is indicated by P. Integral action indicated by I. Derivative action indicated by D. Now first one is proportional action. In proportional action, the output of controller is proportional to error input. The output of controller is U of t is equals to KC of t plus U of 0, where U of t is controller output, E of t is a error signal, KC is controller gain, U0 is the controller output when error is 0. Now features of proportional action. It has four features. First one is the proportional action has one-to-one correspondence between controller output and error. It has offset. Every 1% of error contributes Kc% in controller output. The output is proportional in a band of error, and beyond this band the output is 0% or 100%. Now the next one is integral action. In integral action, the controller output is proportional to integral error signal. So the output of controller is U of t equals to Ki integration limit from 0 to t E of t dt plus U of 0, where U of 0 is controller output at t equals to 0 and Ki is integral gain, that is equals to 1 by Ti. Now the features of integral action. There are four features. First one is if error is 0, output remains at the value when error becomes 0. Integral action removes offsets. Every 1% error cause change in Ki% change in output per unit time. The control action loses its control when output is saturated. This is known as reset windup. Integral action is also known as reset action. Now the last one is derivative action. In derivative action, the output is proportional to rate of change of error. The output of controller is U of t equals to Kd derivative of E of t with respect to t, where Kd is exactly equals to Td, that is the derivative gain. Now the features of integral actions are when error is 0, output becomes 0. When error is constant, output is 0. For every 1% rate of change of error, output change by Kd%. Thank you.